Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to just dive right into a way that you can make money as a stay-at-home mom. It is a fun little side job. There's so many pros to this job. Number one, getting out of the house without kids. Number two, you get to do a lot of driving and listening to music. I don't know if you're into music as much as I am, but yes. Number three, if you love to go shopping, then this job is definitely for you. So this evening, I'm actually starting my shift right now for Instacart. I thought I would just take you guys with me and let's see what today is like. I will show you screen record on my phone so you can see kind of briefly how it works, what I do, and today's shift is just 2 hours. So typically when my shift is starting, I'll park in a parking lot where Instacart orders are coming in. And you know, if I'm able to leave early, sometimes I'm just at home when I start my shift and it's fine. I've had orders come through when I'm at home, but to get orders faster, usually it is best to be parked at one of the stores. Right now I'm not parked at a store. I'm in between different locations because when I drive to a store, sometimes I won't get an order for that grocery store, but then somewhere else and I gotta drive like way out of my way, and it was like I already drove out of my way to come to this place. So right now I'm just kind of in between. I checked my app because my shift did just start. Right now I don't have any orders, but even though I'm recording this, if I had an order pop up, I would get a notification and it would interrupt this video. So I'm good there. But right now I see like these little red squares, which is the hot spots, which is where there are currently orders for those stores. And so now I know which direction I need to drive to, because if I go, let's say that way, where Aldi's and Sam's Club is, there's no current orders going on over there. But if I go that way, there's current orders over at Schnucks. Now, there is a lot of bugs and they're trying to work on the app consistently. So, you know, I do forgive the Instacart app. It is frustrating though when you're spending all this time kind of driving around. That's why I said it's just easier just to kind of park it and not try to follow those red squares all the time, because a lot of times I'm following the red squares and I get there and I sit there for a half an hour with absolutely no orders coming through to my phone. So it is frustrating, but the rewarding thing about working for Instacart is you can make an average of $20 each hour. When I say average is because there's times where I will take an order that I'm only gonna make $14, but then my next order is like $40 and it legit only takes me an hour at the most because I am really, really fast. It is good to have pre-customer service experience or retail experience, which is what I did ever since a teenager. I worked in retail. So I just already naturally have speed, good customer service when I'm talking to the customer at the door, things like that. Those things I would definitely play a good big role in it. The way that you make a good amount of money each hour is in tips. Instacart does not hardly pay you anything. They pay you like something cents for each mile or whatever. So when you are going to either accept or skip a batch is what it's called, which is the order, want to pay attention to how much that person is going to tip you. I've actually taken orders where they do no tip and then they tip me in cash in person, and it was awesome. But then I made the mistake of seeing that they did no tip and I was like, well, they'll just tip me again. They have up to 3 days to tip you. I've taken orders with no tip. 3 days goes by, whatever, and I got absolutely no tip. And then it was really frustrating because it was a very big order. I had to go to Aldi's, my nemesis store. I do not like shopping there. You have to bag your own stuff, but here's the thing, they don't have bags for you. You have to either buy them or use their boxes. It is just awful. If you guys have ever been to Aldi's, you understand how annoying it is. I'm driving and currently it shows no red hotspot areas anywhere that I am. I'm not sure if it's like a problem with the app or if there really is no orders, but it is a Sunday early evening, and the weekend evenings tend to be very busy, so I'm not sure why there's no current orders going on. Kind of frustrating, but I'm hoping that maybe now that I'm like out driving, that maybe it'll pick up some orders. Well guys, I still don't have any orders, and those red squares I was talking about where orders are supposed to be, there's absolutely no red squares anywhere near my area, not even any of the surrounding cities. I don't know what's going on today. And if you guys are interested in going with me on a day where I'm actually getting orders, let me know in the comments below so that I know to do a video like that for you guys. It will be, you know, a good effort to make a video like that, so I would definitely appreciate interest in it. Otherwise, I'm just not going to do it. Okay, so I've arrived at Aldi's. Now what sucks about Aldi's is you have to use a quarter to get a cart to use it, but you get your quarter back when you put your cart back. And this is what the Instacart debit card looks like. And I'll take these bags with you too. Oh, oops, not this. These are also pretty handy for carrying lots of bags at once. Get those bags. I'm gonna get my other insulated bags for cold items here. These were really great, inexpensive purchase from Walmart, and they work really good. They're nice and sturdy, so I like those. When I first get to the store, I first scroll through all the items because the placement of where things are, I would just really like to go through each section one time only. So being able to see what there is all together in advance is very, very helpful, because they say that they have it for the best route, but Instacart does not have like the legit layout of the store, let me tell you. Here I am scanning my first item, and that's it. Every item, you scan it, obviously. Here I'm just showing you guys when you grab the wrong item that it tells you it's incorrect. It has to be the exact match. So this prevents you from giving anybody the wrong item, which is really cool. All right, so here they want 2 cans, so it just makes you type in the quantity to make sure that you found the amount that the customer asked for. Okay, so here I was just pulling this up so I could show you guys. Look at Aldi's store. Like, there's stuff in the way, makes it really, really difficult for getting stuff. Like, this is another reason why I hate Aldi's, is the store is complete chaos. So see how I'm having to get these items, and it's just not easy access. I mean, why would it be? It's Aldi's. Okay, so here, obviously it wasn't the right one. Sometimes it's really annoying trying to find the exact item that they want. And I was scanning all of these because sometimes the labels are just different, like, or sometimes the picture isn't exactly what it looks like it's not up to date. So here I am, I'm making a replacement. So I use my best judgment for replacements, and I do like to ask the customer sometimes, but the good customers are the ones that in advance tell you, like, they put input at their order what they would like as a replacement. Oh, fruit is so annoying. You have to weigh it, and what would make it really easy is if the scales were digital, but they're not. So I still don't know if I do it completely accurately, but I just roll with it. So for these, you don't actually scan. They don't have you scan the fruit or bags. Even if there's a barcode, it literally just goes through. So you want to make sure that you actually do have it, because it's going to take it like, oh, you got this item. You won't even, it's not going to prompt you to scan the item. I'm having the worst day. Trying to film this is like super hard. So I'm replacing this one because they were out. I think it's taking some time because I was weighing it and trying to figure it out. Trying to get it close to exact as what the customer inputted what they want. So see how in the gray it says that they wanted 2.09 pounds? Or no, No, customer wanted 1.45 pounds, I think. Okay, so here I'm manually putting in the replacement because it didn't recognize the item. So I have to type it out, the item, price, and how it's sold by per unit or per pound. So it's just 1 unit. It's not sold by the pound, it's just like those little containers. And that's it. It's really, really easy. With me, this is something that like I myself am picky about. So, you know, I went ahead and sent her a message. A lot of times they don't like reply. I don't know, they're like busy and away from their phone, but you know, it's worth it so that like if you make a replacement or decision and it's not a good one, like they don't want what you did, at least you have like the message to be like, it's kind of like insurance for me in a way. Like I feel better like, hey, well, I messaged them, so it's on them if they don't like what I do. This happens sometimes too. It just doesn't recognize the barcode, but it is legit the exact same thing. So I'm just forcing it, and it has you take a picture of the item, and that's all you gotta do. Wait, what was my time? Oh, the goal was 35 minutes, and the time it was taking was 37 minutes. So this is just to show you guys, like today was a difficult day, and I think it's because I was at a different Aldi's, and every Aldi's layout is completely different. So it's like if you're shopping at an Aldi's you're not used to, or you haven't been there for a while, it's literally throws you off. I'm not even kidding. So I was definitely having a longer day, but it usually does not take me. I'm usually always ahead, always. Here it is again, trying to be like, find a good replacement. She needs a replacement. So I just am like, no, I'm not doing a replacement because there isn't anything to replace that kind of item. Oh, for this item, I had to go all the way back to the beginning of the store. Okay, so it wasn't recognizing the barcode, which is really, really weird. So this is another situation where I have to force mark as found and just have it take the photo of the item. Come on. And the last item was the water, and it was actually up by the registers, and I didn't know that in the beginning. But I asked an employee, and they showed me where it was. So now I'm going to load everything up as much as I can into this laundry basket, because that way I can carry everything up to the door easier.
It's literally
quicker than I would be. I won't have to make as many trips as I would, obviously, without a laundry basket.
with her lyrics. It's just that simple.
You know, I'm in a hurry, so I'm gonna stop this and load up the car and get on my way. All right, well, my shift has come to an end now, and I only had that one order. So on a day like today, when it's that slow, it really isn't worth being gone out of the house for 2 hours. The driving distance and just everything combined just really sucked. And I delivered that person's groceries late, and I'm usually never late, but number one, I haven't shopped at an Aldi's in a few weeks, and they are constantly rotating and changing everything in the store, so nothing is ever where it was before for the most part. Number two, they were out of a lot of items, and I really wanted to be thorough and make sure before I would say on the app that the item was not there or available, because I really want to make customers happy, and I feel like I get better tips and they are happier overall when you complete their order and get the most of all of their items. I've noticed a lot when we've shopped through Instacart, I feel like they're just constantly like, nope, it's not there, nope, it's not there, very quickly when you're watching the people shopping, because yes, you can see everything that they're doing. Not see everything they're doing, but as they scan each item, you know how quick or how slow they are going. And I feel like they're just so quick that they're not actually asking around or looking thoroughly. And then when I've gone to the stores to find the item that they've missed, I found the items. So there are definitely Instacart shoppers out there that are not doing their job correctly, and so therefore we personally don't get them a big tip when we could put 2 and 2 together and realize, something's off. They're missing all these items, or they're replacing the items with junk that we don't even want. So I really like to do my job the best that I possibly can, and I'm upfront and honest with customers when I'm there, and I told them that they were out of a lot of stuff, and that's why it took me a while, because I wanted to be thorough and I wanted to be sure that they really were out of those items. So I was asking employees and everything, and they appreciate that. They really appreciate that, and I have never ran into a problem with any customers. They are so friendly. They're always like, come on in, feel free to just put stuff on the counter. And in some situations, I don't do that. It just depends on who's there. Like, I delivered to a family today. They had their kids and everything outside. The mom and dad were there. They were super duper nice. So overall, I've had a really good experience with Instacart. Today, unfortunately, I couldn't do a full shopping experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. Whether you're thinking about doing Instacart shopping or you already do and you're just looking for some tips and pointers or insight, I hope that I could have helped somebody. Let me know in the comments below, and also smash the like button so I know you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So I'm not going home empty-handed. Since I was at the grocery store, I went ahead and grabbed some Krispy Kreme donuts for the fam bam. I'm just gonna help myself to one of these real quick after a hard day's work. You know what I'm saying. Oh, that grocery shopping sure is hard.